Hello everybody and welcome to this new Sunday cooking class. This is Fran.
And this is Ainhoa.
Welcome home. And today we are cooking one of our son's favorite dishes. It's Nicolas' favorite dish. It is beans.
No beans, chickpeas.
Chickpeas with vodka sauce.
Yeah, which is a pasta sauce, but we have adapted it.
Yeah, so we loved it with pasta, but the thing is that we loved it so much that we have found different uses. So we're gonna show you how we do these chickpeas with vodka.
Okay, and we'll tell you why we do it with chickpeas.
So good. Okay, vamos! Let's go. Vamos. So welcome everybody home. Let me show you well. As today is Nicolas, one of his favorite recipes, what I'm gonna do is the decoration is dedicated to him. He does all of this incredible painting. He paints all of this Warhammer or whatever they are called. So he's, to remember him, we have all of those things that he paints that we adore so much. So let us show you what we are going to be needing for today's recipe. The stars of the day, the chickpeas. These things that they're already boiled, we buy them already here like this. They are organic, so they're super good. Then you're gonna need some cream. Of course, you need some vodka. You need some Parmesan cheese. You need tomato paste, garlic, a couple of shallots. And as an optional, we like them a little bit hot. These are cayenne peppers. We have saved, obviously, salt, olive oil, and the liquid of the chickpeas, we save it, okay, to make it a little bit more creamy.
Yeah, because it has no preservatives.
No preservatives, and it's super good. Well, and then for decoration, we have some parsley. But let's start.
Okay,
Boss.
so as always, super easy. Okay.
There we go. So we start with a little bit of olive oil.
So let's say
1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons.
Of olive oil. Let's put it a bit higher. It's rather quick.
Yeah, it's a very easy sauce.
Okay, so let's start with the shallot. These are why you can use fresh onion. We use shallots because the flavor is more delicate.
I think this recipe really works very well, the shallots.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I would say like a sweet touch into it. I don't know, I love it.
Okay, let's make them get a bit golden.
Sweat a little bit.
Right, yeah, let's put some salt. Not too much because the Parmesan cheese is like salt, so I'll just add a little bit so that they start sweating. That's
a good one because you really need to be careful with this with the salt in this dish because Parmesan cheese is salty. And so please beware. Oh, I forgot to put some pepper. Put out some pepper, so we also add a little bit of pepper.
Okay, black pepper. Well, I'm going to add white pepper.
Okay. Pepper is on the table now. And you also need a little bit of pepper. Forgot about that one. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
So now.
So let's use a couple of garlic cloves.
Cloves. What do you need?
Okay.
So this is the basic onions and garlic. You just have to make them a little bit start at it and give them a little bit of flavor. Now it's when the moment you put garlic to anything. Well, Spain is a garlic country. We love garlic with everything, but it's like the smell of home. Don't you think I know? Like this smell of garlic and onion is like grandma's way of cooking.
We use a lot of garlic, and it's very healthy. It's like a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, it's a bit golden.
That's it.
Right. I'm going to put this. This is tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, you can use tomato sauce, but I've tried and the flavor is not the same. So I like the concentrated flavor of this. Okay. and then I'll just fry it a little bit.
Great.
I love my pans. They don't stick there.
I know. We made a big version in these pans.
Quite expensive.
But hey, they work. They work very, very well.
They work very well. Yeah, they do. Okay, so why do I toast tomato paste? Because otherwise it would give us like a very strong irony flavor. So I just wanted to, yeah, like you would make a tomato sauce, right? So it's
well, that's what we're doing. Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce, right? Yeah. So you don't need to overdo it. Just some movements, right?
Now.
Now you add the vodka.
So it is a large serving of vodka, but just think that this is for 4 people.
And it's going to evaporate.
It's going to evaporate most of it, so
you don't, will not get any alcohol.
you're not going to get drunk out of this. Just,
if you don't want to use the vodka, you can
like a chicken broth or something like that.
use chicken broth if you want, or just don't put it. But it's a pity.
Yeah, because the vodka, like most of the alcoholic, you know, like wine into stews and all of that, brings out all the flavors.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah. All right, so we've got this. What we're going to add now is the cream. We'll let it boil for a while.
Once again, all of the measurements that are going into this recipe, they are all in the text. Okay, so just check the text, and or even better, get our newsletter. Join our newsletter, and you will get all the information, recipes, and everything written down. So hey, join our newsletter.
Okay, so this is in fact.
Que bien huele. It smells so good. I'm so hungry this time of the, in the afternoon right now. Like.
So it's like this is the recipe for the pasta.
Yeah.
So, but why are we using it with chickpeas? Because first of all, I mean, you can use this with chickpeas. You can use it with how do you call that? Beans, red beans, white beans. You can use it with azuki beans. You can use this as a base for a pizza.
Oh,
that's
the first time we
really
used
good.
this sauce for a pizza, that was incredible. Do you remember the kids like, what's in this pizza, man?
Well, our kids are not kids. I mean, they are old.
Yeah,
They
old.
can have alcohol, but anyway, the time you put this, evaporate the alcohol, and then make a pizza, it has.
And it goes into the
zero
oven, so it's
alcohol.
like 0 alcohol in it.
Okay, important thing.
Half of it.
Half of the Parmesan cheese. Yeah, so, right. And let me put some
White pepper.
white pepper. And some cayenne. I'm going to put a couple and then we'll get them out, right?
So it's important that we, here in Spain, I know a lot of people make the mistake, oh, Spain, it's like Mexico.
Now,
In Spain, we're not used to hot food, okay? Spicy food, whew,
no.
it's quite difficult for us.
Okay, so you put the chickpeas inside.
As we said, these chickpeas are already prepared.
Okay, yeah, and I was not explaining why we use chickpeas. It's simple.
Oh.
They freeze very well.
Yes.
So our son can get them home when he goes to university. So we make them. He takes them, maybe vacuum sealed or in airtight containers, and he freezes them.
So there are many times that, you know, I don't know if it happens to all of you, but when the kids come home, they say, Mom, can you prepare some food so I can take to university? It's like, okay. So we're like 3 days cooking for the kids and putting on Tupperwares and freezing bags and everything. So we like to make all of these things that are good they work very well frozen. So they take them and they have a big freezer in the dorm, and that's what they do. So they love to take this recipe because it really freezes well. Sorry.
No.
What?
So it's cooked. We would leave it for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh no, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. I saved some of the juice for 2 reasons. I mean, I'm not going to add it because, yeah, I mean, I like it like this. And then I'll show you. So if I'm going to freeze it, I will not add any parsley, but I'll show you how our son eats it.
How he loves to eat it.
This is quite interesting.
So the thing is that now they should be boiling for about 10-15 minutes. Obviously, we're not going to wait for that. But the extra liquid we have from this one, okay, if you see that it evaporates, you just need to add a little bit of this, instead of water, a little bit more flavory, the one that we have. So, Nicolas, I think this is like a British thing. People eat beans on a toast. He eats chickpeas on a toast, which I think is...
Interesting.
Yeah, to say something. It's kind of like, you really eat them on a toast?
You
are weird.
Yeah, he does.
He loves it. I'll get the cayenne pepper out.
Let me put this down.
Yeah, this is boiling hard.
It's boiling hard. So what do? Nicolas is quite a foodie.
Yes, he loves food and he loves to... He takes pride on eating, and I think that's why there's so many friends going to his house for dinner.
Maybe.
In college. I mean, it's like...
Okay. Right, and then...
You put a little bit of parsley in that. Let me clean that up. Wee.
Not too big.
Here we go. Okay.
Wow. Hey.
Then a little bit of olive oil to top all of it. And this is Nicolas' favorite, one of his favorite dishes. Okay, so it's tomato sauce, Parmesan cheese, vodka, and a lot of love from mom. That's mom, the happy mama, cooking for her boy.
Yeah, well, that's why I love cooking for people. I don't mind eating.
Yeah.
Alone, I hate it.
Yeah, cooking. I think it's a good thing to cook for people.
Yeah, otherwise I just eat a salad.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining in today. As we said, join our newsletter. It's fantastic, and we shall see them everybody next week. See you next week. See you next Sunday. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. We love you.
Ciao.
Adios.